Greetings YouTube, this is Captain Machine here. I'm going to go a little bit off topic today. Oh, I love these things, these are gorgeous. Since nothing on my PC has held my interest whatsoever. Oblivion, well, obviously that's well off. Neverwinter Nights 2, poor AI, poor handling. Call of Duty 4 is okay for a short period of time. And Hellgate London, despite being instanced, is laggy as hell. Which is just offensively bad. So because of that, I've gone back to playing WoW. Now luckily, my guild's still there. Handsome British Reborn. Link in the sidebar. I'm really happy to speak to them again because they are my friends. I really do count them as my friends. Despite, with the exception of 2 members, I've never met them. Although, I do plan to in the future. How, I'm not quite sure. But, you know, it's an interesting example of how the internet is developing society. But, this has led me to a bit of a quandary. As you should already know if you've gone through my past videos, I'm down for the Warhammer Online beta. Now, the news about that is that last week, on the 19th of July, they announced that within a number of weeks, some people say less than a month, they were going to lift the non-disclosure agreement for the beta, which is currently running at the moment as a closed beta for guilds that had pre-registered. Which means I'm not in it. I'm not in a guild. And generally speaking, I think they're guilds from Dark Ages of Camelot that got into it. But hopefully I'll get to play it soon. Hopefully it'll come out on Monday, because Monday's tomorrow. I've got the whole week off, so I'll try and put more videos out for you guys. No promises, but I'll try. Ooh, I love my ice cream. It's very hot today, and it's made worse by the fact I've got to close my window to make this video because it's hellishly noisy in my neighbourhood for some retarded reason. But to get back on topic, generally it means what's going to happen is that when the beta comes out, I'm going to pretty much stop playing WoW again. May turn up for guild runs. That's it. Which isn't a problem really. I wasn't planning on getting really deep into the beta anyway. Just enough to figure out how you play it and what class I want to play. At the moment, it appears to be High Elf Magus or Mage, I'm not sure which way you pronounce it. High Elf Mage, which is what I want to play. However, the interesting thing is that the smart money says that both of these games, or more precisely, the Warhammer Online game and the World of Warcraft expansion, the Wrath of the Lich King, are both coming out in September, within literally a week or 2 of each other, which is rather interesting. Now, there are 2 possible reasons for this, given the fact that when it comes to development, especially with an MMO, you can hold it back for a couple of months and add a shit ton of stuff to things. Basically, the first theory, and I would consider the most unlikely, is that Blizzard are somehow threatened by Mythic, believing they're going to lose a good chunk of their customer base. And if they were to not get the expansion out soon enough, they would lose a good chunk of their customers to Warhammer. And they wouldn't come back for the expansion pack, which is what Blizzard are hoping for. Blizzard are hoping that their falling subscriptions, which is still falling, just slightly, is going to shoot back up again like the last time they brought an expansion pack out, because all the people that stopped playing it will come back for the new content. That was my original plan until I got totally bored. Now I don't think that's true, because I don't think Blizzard put enough stock in Mythic to cause that much of a problem. They've seen other WoW killers come and go. All Rings Online, which I've not heard a good thing about. Not put in a constructive way anyway. Age of Conan, not heard anything good about that either, although it does look nice. Hellgate London is pretty much dead, to be honest with you, and I can see why. It's not the best game in the world. What I think is more likely is a second theory, which is that Mythic are worried about Blizzard releasing an expansion pack and killing their release day off. Because they know that when people get the expansion pack, they're going to play it hardcore, like a month, 2, 3 months at a time at least, until they hit level 80, until they've experienced a lot of the new content. And to be honest with you, that's most likely what I'm going to be doing. And they may think that if they can bring it out early enough, that's going to solve the problem. Now, that's not going to do it. Your average MMO player doesn't have a massive income to throw around, especially considering the current financial situation at the moment. And I honestly believe that given the choice between the expansion pack for World of Warcraft or WoW or Warhammer, they will go for the expansion pack every time. If Mythic, please, if you're listening guys, if your plan is to rush your product out early just so you can get it out just before the expansion pack out, don't bother, because it's going to be released in a shit ton of hype released by Blizzard. Of course, in both cases, none of them are released an actual release date yet, and to be honest with you, it's getting to the point where they need to release it now or don't bother at all. My honest opinion is that Mythic should hold off to a Christmas release, or at the very latest, or the very earliest, October, November time, because if Blizzard do release their pack in September, it is going to completely drown them. There we go. That's my opinion anyway. You may disagree with me, and if you do, comments below, or send me a text to me a message, or put a video response. I haven't had a video responses yet, which is quite interesting. Right, thank you for your time, guys.